Good morning, everybody. Hello. My name is Jennifer Cotton. It's Thursday, August 31st, 2023. And thank you for telling me there was no sound. I clicked unmute, and then when you said no sound, I looked down and it was muted. Also, earlier, before I started, I had, I forget which two buttons I had clicked. Now, the camera went off and it stop camera was clicked. I did not click that, my face camera. So anyway, we will see how this goes today. Good morning. Thank you for being here. It's Thursday, August 31st, 2023. My name is Jennifer Cotton. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Midlothian, Texas. And that means I teach people how to make greeting cards, scrapbook pages, gift packaging, and more with stamps, ink, paper, and lots of cool tools. So welcome. Thank you for being here, whether it's your first time ever. Thank you very much. Or if you're coming back, you are appreciated. I was saying that Susan is going to be very hot for the long weekend, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Same here in Texas. We're going back to the over 100s for Labor Day weekend here in the U.S. But right now it's 75 degrees. And Julie said we're finally cooling off a bit. Same, Julie. Like the mornings aren't so hot. Like I just was on my porch. Thank you, Melissa. I was bringing in the tubs that she just returned for me of supplies that people can check out and stamp at home. And I was like, it's so pleasant out here. So anyway, good morning, Julie. Carol, good morning. I love all the purple hearts. Hey, Kylie, thanks for letting me know no sound. And Denise, good morning. Same. Ro, good morning. Sunshine to you. Hopefully you guys can all hear me now. You got muted somehow, but whatever. Rosemary, good morning. Hold on, I got myself confused. Lori, good morning. Liked and shared. Thank you, Lori in Minnesota. By the way, as you come on, please say hi like everybody else so that you will be entered to win the 3 cards I'm going to make today. I'm using the Merriest Trees Bundle, which, sorry, my dies look a mess, but I'll show them later. But I'll be using this bundle to make 3 cards today. And if you'd like to be entered to win those, say hi, make a comment, ask a question, say what you like, say what you don't like, whatever, on YouTube or Facebook, live or on replay. And then if you share the video, that helps me out. So please just comment that you shared so I'll know to enter you again for that. Okay, Rosemary. No, it wasn't just you, Julie. Denise, good morning. Julie, thanks for sharing. Hey, Terry, good morning. That is true, Terry. I never saw you in Vegas once. That's weird. I forgot. I forgot to realize that I didn't see you there. You should have given me a text. Dana, good morning. Smiley face. Sorry, I thought it was a sun. Let's look at it. It's my favorite smiley face emoji. Corinne, good morning. Thanks for sharing. Okay, so let me give y'all a reminder over on YouTube later today. I will add timestamps to this video. So on YouTube, you go to the description, click show more or more, and it'll open up the full description with all the links you need, including timestamps where you can skip to the first card, second card, specials, whatever you want to see. And then I'll add a link tomorrow to take you straight to my blog, which is stamptherapist.com. The link will be over here. I can't add that until tomorrow for some reason. Physically cannot. Anyway, so I'll do all that for you guys to help you out, hopefully, if you're watching this video, especially on replay tomorrow or the next day or 6 months from now. Okay, so as a reminder, my winners for the cards can be in the United States. And if you happen to win and you don't live in the US, I'll be doing a free tutorial for you instead. PDF tutorial that will get emailed out. Hey, G-Ann. Dana, I haven't had to watch live lately. Love your room setup. Yes, Dana, thank you so much. I actually did just make a change, Dana. Back here, which side? This side. I moved my Stampin' Blends up here. I had them over here separate. And it has helped me know which Stampin' Blends Stampin' Up sells. So I leave a blank spot if we don't sell that color. So it's like Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight. I think we do sell that. Mine's probably in a tub right now. Misty, Night of Navy. What's after Blackberry here? Early Espresso. We don't sell Early Espresso, so I have a blank spot. And that just helps my poor Jennifer brain because I don't have memorized which Stampin' Blends we sell. And I copied that idea from my friend April McCrite, how she stores hers. And I added my Stampin' Right markers here again to help me know what color goes where. So if I pull out my espresso ink pad, I just look for the espresso marker or vice versa. I also have my paper in the same exact order and I have my ink pads in the order from the catalog. That's just me. You can do it however you want. So then this paper is in the same order as the catalog, and all that helps me keep it straight because Stampin' Up, there's nothing wrong with this, but they've changed what color is in what family and added and taken away so many times now since my 21 years as a demonstrator. I get very confused. So having it in the correct catalog order there and by color families helps me keep it straight. So anyway, I'm glad you like that setup, Dana. Yes. Oh, Suzanne does the same with her blends and markers. Yeah, I just started that. I don't know why I didn't do it before. Good morning, Shirley. Corinne, I didn't realize this set of dies. Yes, girl, I'm making cards with that today. Corinne, I think my third card is going to use those trees from the DSP, second or third card, and the bear. So hopefully you'll like that. Yes, Terry, you should have texted me. Sissy, good morning. Kathy, good morning. In North Dakota. Stella, good morning. Landa, good morning. Lori, can't wait to see what I create. Yay, I hope you like it. These cards ended up good. This is, besides a couple of swaps I did. Hey, Catherine. Literally, I was just thinking I need to text you, Catherine. I'm like, I haven't talked to my TV buddy in so long. So I'm glad you're here. Anyway, I made a couple of swaps. Other than that, this was my first time playing with Christmas stuff. Why did my camera just do that? Since this stuff is freaking me out today, since I got all my new stuff in. So anyway, okay, let me move on. Get on with it because I got a lot. Y'all should see all the stuff on my table today. So I do Stampin' Up as a full-time business, which means I offer events anyone can take in the United States in person for some, to go for all. You're going to get a PDF tutorial with any class you take with very detailed step-by-step instructions. We cut, die cut, punch, and emboss everything possible unless otherwise stated in the class description. You will cut your own designer paper and kit components if you're getting like a half or a full pack of those. Otherwise, we cut everything. Tutorials only available anyone in the world. Classes available to anyone in the United States. But I do have one class you can take if you live in Canada. So currently I do. I do the same with my blends. Oh, I read that. Yes. I needed to scroll back down. Mary Ann, good morning. Kathy, very organized. Well, this one section of the room is very organized. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, also, let me see who this is. Pat also has her colors in catalog order. Yeah, it helps me a lot with all these changes because I do like to know which family things are in case I'm trying to stay in a family or whatever, or collection. I don't think we call them families anymore. That was from 21 years ago. Love this bundle. Sue, good morning. Nina, good morning. Good to see you. Have to do a video on some berry Christmas sweet. Yes. I'm doing a class with that. And good morning, Tammy. Okay. Okay, upcoming events. Sorry, I got distracted. So I have my 4 monthly classes. My email's going out tomorrow with all the links so you can register for, and actually you'll get an email today. You get an early email today at 1 p.m. where I email a wrap up of this video. And at the bottom will be the links to all these classes. But tomorrow's email will have all the descriptions, prices, all that. Anyway, 4 classes every month: card, scrapbook, Stamp-A-Stack sampler. They're all clubs you can join. They're all classes you can take individually. Card and scrapbook are $15. That's so cheap. $15. or free with a $20 order. They are 4 cards for $15 free with a $20 order using translucent florals and autumn leaves bundle. So that's card class. Register by September 14th while supplies last. By the way, if you have not been back in person since the pandemic, since we started coming back, which was a long time ago, but a lot of y'all haven't been back, you can come take card or scrapbook class free. Watch my email tomorrow for that info. Okay, that's that. Scrapbook class is 3 12 by 12 pages for $15 free with a $20 order. We're going to do page 2. We're going to do this one right here. I happen to have last month's pages. So we're going to make this one, which is page 2 to this one that we made last month. They're still in the plastic for people are still checking out these tubs. And then we're going to make 2 Halloween pages with the no bones. What is it called? Bag of bones. 2 Halloween pages. Now, I did want to show you the pages from last month that last week's cards were based, or maybe 2 weeks ago, cards were based on it. Sorry about the glare. It's these 2 pages here. So you can see if you watch that video how the cards were 100% based on these 2 pages. So hopefully you like that. So that's scrapbook class, $15 free with a $20 order. Register by September 14th while supplies last. In person is September 16th. That is a Saturday in DeSoto, or mailed September 18th. Of course, you can take it all to go. Okay, so I also have, I think my note is wrong here. Anyway, I also have Stamp a Stack and Sampler. These are my subscription clubs you can join. You get over $20 in merchandise in each class or club. You get a PDF tutorial. You get $25 in free merchandise of your choice after 6 consecutive months of being a member. And of course, you can add on the stamps and bundles at a discount each month, and you can cancel anytime. You're not required to stay for 6 months. I've had people stay 1 month only. I've had people stay 5 months. I'm like, 1 more month, you get your free stuff, but it's fine. You're allowed to cancel. And of course, I have my founding members who are still with me. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all of you. So I want everyone to see the value of my club. They are $35 for club members, $35. You get over 20 in merch. For cards, you get 12 cards. We cut, die, cut, punch, emboss. You cut your DSP and stamp and assemble. PDF tutorial, very detailed. It's just a very generous class. I'm having an introductory offer if you sign up by September 10th for new, never before subscribed before. It's only $23. Now, let me repeat. You get over 20 in merchandise. I think you get more in merchandise than $23 with tax and shipping. And I'm charging you $23, this introductory. So go to the link that says join clubs. At the bottom, I have the introductory trial subscription links. And if you cancel after 1 month, that's all you pay. If you don't cancel, it'll go back to the $35, which is still an incredible deal. So that's card class, which Stamp a Stack, which is the cards I'm going to make today. And then Sampler, same deal. Same introductory. Yay, Christine says going to have to join. Yes, because it's worth a shot. Like if you don't like it or you just wanted the good deal, cancel. It's fine. And like it's literally, you do need to go into your PayPal account and they email you every month. They say, we just charged you. Click here to cancel. You can cancel. It's easy. Just go in to PayPal and cancel it. But anyway, I don't know what I was saying. Sampler is a 12 by 12 piece of art. I'm going to show you the one from last month. I think it's personally amazing. I loved it. I don't know if you can see the heat embossing on these. Every single pot on there is heat embossed. So 12 by 12 art that you can frame. I like to put them in a shadow box. I have a few different types I use, but these are from Michael's, I believe. And I have a link to those in my class description just to help you. You can put them in a flat frame, but I like the shadow box because then you can do all the 3D elements. And by the way, I have one of these left. I have one class packet left for this one. This is $37. Because if you're not a club member, by the way, you don't have to join the club. You can just take the class. You can just take scrapbook, card, sampler, stamp a stack. $37, which is still an incredible deal. But you save $2 if you're a club member. And of course, this month you save even more if you're never joined before. Okay, so yeah, shadow boxes are awesome. I have a thicker one here. You can see in black. I have a lot of white ones like that. I used to get those at Walmart, but they're harder to find now, but you might have them. Okay, so I have one of these left, but thank you, Facebook user. Thank you, Pat. You can join Sampler Club for $23 in September as well. So if you have any questions on that, let me know. The link will be in the 1 o'clock email. The link will be in tomorrow's email. And the link will be sent out again later this month. Okay, and then I wanted to show you Stamp a Stack from last month. This month, we're going to make the cards on today's video. But I love these cards from August, which is still today, August. But anyway, you make 3 of each of 4 designs. I just took these out of the, actually I need to put them back because someone's still going to check out this tub for me and stamp at home. But these are the samples. The point is they need to go back into circulation over here. And I'm going to have one of those left also, $37. As you can see, everything's cut and all that's ready to go. You just cut your DSP and stamp and assemble. That was the So Refreshing bundle. Okay. Looking at my table here. Okay, so other events I have going on. Holiday Extravaganza. This is obviously to kick off the holiday catalog. This is in person or to go. In person September 9th. RSVP for in person or to go by September 3rd. And we will mail the to go by September 11th. This is our best, in my opinion, this is our best holiday catalog yet. I actually heard from someone yesterday who was like, I was not impressed with this catalog. And I'm like, I'm sad. But we all have different tastes. Of course, there have been catalogs before that people were holiday ones where people were like, this is the literal best catalog ever. And I'm like, meh. So it's funny how that, how our tastes are different. But anyway, long story short, to me, it's the best one ever in a long time, I should say. And I'm having an event to kick it off. I will have 2 stamping demonstrations. I'm going to include in your fee an assortment of DSP and accessories. You will keep the leftovers, but use like a embellishment here, a piece of designer paper there. And by the way, my helpers cut your designer paper for you on this one. Lunch in person, 2 stamping demonstrations, which will be streamed on a Facebook group that's private in case you're to go. At least 8 original designed projects with all new product, $50+ value, door prize entry, of course, fun and optional card swap, displays. I have 2 display stampers. Those photos will get posted over in the Facebook group as well for my to-go people. In person, we will have BOGO there, of course, your PDF tutorial and the Facebook group. Everybody gets to join the Facebook group. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you are local, come join us in person. And if you cannot do that or are not local, you can take it to go. You do need to use your own stamps to go. We're using the Merry and Bright bundle, Autumn Leaves bundle, Pick of the Patch bundle, and Joy to Use set and handcrafted elements dies. Okay, so that's that one. Hey, Holly, I mean, Candy. I don't know why I called you Holly. Tub, I will explain the tub, Terry, because I have a partial tub put together here for this class I'm going to teach today. So this is what the tub looks like, and remind me to explain that when I start stamping if I forget, just because that way it'll save time. Also, let me see who else. I can't see all the names. Good morning, Marcia. Christine, really wish I lived in Texas to see all of your events. Thank you so much. Mary Ann, best packaging, best having everything die cut and embossed. Thank you, Mary Ann. Let's just show this because she put all caps. Whoops. Hello, Xana. Thank you, Marianne. That is Marianne. It just says Facebook user. We do, and when I say we, Shirley, Landa, Karen, Chris, and I strive to give y'all the best class packet we can. We do it in order. We try, which to keep it organized for you. We just do as much as we can to make it easy and fun. So thank you, Mary Ann. Cindy, no problem. Xana also wish she lives closer so much. Xana lives the furthest over in the UK. Okay, so we talked holiday extravaganza. Paper Share, the new catalog has tons of awesome new designer papers and specialty papers, and you can get one of each. We do 12 inches by 6 or 6 by 6 if that's how the paper comes. You'll get one of every single new paper and a specialty, including the glow in the dark paper, because someone asked me about that. Then you can do the ribbon share, and you will get 12. Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. You'll get 2.5 yards of each ribbon, which is 8 new ribbons, 20 yards total. There are 12 new designer papers, 6 specialties, total of 59 sheets. 6 by 12. I don't know. It's a total of 80 sheets. I'm not understanding. Oh, 59 sheets, 6 by 12. I couldn't understand my notes. 59 sheets of 6 by 12 inches, 21 sheets of 6 by 6. It's a great way to get it all, see what you like and don't like, and save money. And by the way, we take special care in cutting your shares too. Landa, are you here? Shout out. She looks, and if I'm cutting it, sometimes I do cut this one. It depends on our schedule. We look at every single paper and see which way would be best to cut it so that the customer can get the most use out of it once they receive this share. So anyway, paper shares, register by September 8th. It's coming up, September 8th. We will have them ready by September 18th. Now you can also add on the party. It's only $20 extra for an entire day of party with Alejandra Gomez and I on Facebook. 12 make and takes using your DSP. We cut everything else. You cut up your designer paper. You do use the ribbon from the share or just substitute a ribbon. It's fine. We design all of these cards original, and we do full videos. She does one and I do one, usually live, but sometimes pre-recorded over in the Facebook group where we make every single card, and we have 2 bonus videos. I don't know for $20 why you would add on the party, but you don't have to. You can take just the share. And we even have a part like no paper, no make and takes, but you can join the party. You can pay for that and get the tutorials and join the party. Landa says most definitely. Like Landa even called me last night with a question about our team make and take. She's like, which would be better for them? And we talked it through because that's our main concern is what's easier on them, and which we have our team meeting this Saturday. So she's cutting for that. Hey, Marcia says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up next to live chat. Don't forget. Thank you. That is helpful to me. Hey, Carmen. Good morning. Hey, Valley Chick. Love it when everything is cut and have dies. I can just create just because of the way Jennifer does her card kits. Thank you. Who said that? Sorry, I can't see your name. Marcia. Yes, Marcia is one of my founding club members. So yes. Melanie, good morning. And Tommy, good morning. Okay. So hopefully I said enough about paper share. If you have any questions, let me know. Just get the paper, just get the ribbon, or get one of those paper plus party or whatever. Okay, Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. This is the one you can take if you live in Canada or obviously here in the US. We are, Genevieve Co. and I are partnering to bring you 10, basically a camp with 10 projects using the Very Cute, what is it called? Yes, bundle. You're going to get a huge goodie bag of merchandise. We'll cut die cut punch emboss. You will cut your designer paper and kit components and stamp and assemble with the PDF instructions. This is an online event. Everything I'm saying is online except holiday extravaganza and those 4 classes. This is all online, meaning you do it at home. We'll have a Facebook party that day where we'll give bonus material in addition to your PDF tutorial. And then you can add on 2 optional classes, Genevieve's Autumn Leaves class and Jennifer's Sending Cheer class. We also have on our Facebook party a chance to win lots of prizes. It's amazing. Yes, you can only take her class, only take my class, only take the camp, or you can mix and match those any way you want. And what was I going to say about it? If you take all 3, you get a bonus gift. Just pay shipping once. Oh, the party. This is one you don't have to be present because you'll have your PDF tutorial. So if you're busy the day of, I guess I should say dates. If you're busy on September 30th, it's fine because it's all content there recorded, and you'll be fine. So also paper share is September 23rd, but same deal. You can watch the recordings if you cannot be there live. I basically have something every week in September. I have team meeting, holiday extravaganza, monthly classes, paper share. I don't know even how I have all this because I'm saying 5 things. And the camp with Genevieve. Anyway, something every single weekend in September. Bingo is coming up on October 12th, and it will be a fall bingo. That's what I'm planning, unless I get feedback from y'all, like from 20 people that you don't want fall and you rather have Christmas. But I am going to do a Christmas bingo too. But I don't have any other details yet. I haven't set up my link, but mark your calendars, October 12th, 6:30 p.m. Central, virtual on Zoom bingo. Okay. Hey, Debbie, good morning. Okay, next up is retreats. Just a reminder, in October, we will offer a holiday retreat to go. In person is full for October, but it will be with the holiday catalog, holiday projects, holiday gifts in October. So save the date, save the money, whatever. I guess that's really what it is. But if you want to come join April McCright and I in person, it's March 28th, 2024 and June 20th, 2024 in Temple, Texas. You get an 8-foot table, you get meals, you get all kinds of stuff. You definitely want to join us, but those will be offered to go as well. And then the crafting cruise, you can join us on Harmony of the Seas out of Galveston, Texas, January 28th, 2024. And it'll be similar to this, but it's a different ship. And we've seen pictures of the conference room. It's a little fancier than this one even. So yeah, so we have 3, last time I checked anyway, we have 3 crafting spots left. Anyone can go on the cruise portion and take our group rate. Okay, links in the 1 o'clock email today. Make sure you're on my email list. Join it right now up here in the description of Facebook, down here in the description on YouTube. Now let's move on to specials. Let me organize these papers. I have to have notes or I'll literally forget 50 things I wanted to tell you guys. Stella says Landa is the best. Yes, Landa knows how. She gets even more detailed. I'm like, Landa, we don't have to do that. She's like, oh, child, it's no problem. and with the packet, she gets even more detailed than I would. Okay, so not tomorrow, September 6th, we are releasing some gorgeous new designer papers for the holidays. You see that glitter on the bottom left? That is coming in silver. Also, it's silver and gold sticky back paper. It's coming while supplies last. Just get up on Saturday, September 6th. Let me see what day of the week that is. I don't even know. Wednesday, September 6th, the day before my next video, and place an order. If you're a demonstrator, you get your discount with it. Place it through yourself. If you're not, you can order through me and get some free stuff. I will be giving away free stuff in September with your orders, of course. Also, September 6th, Wednesday, is the day you can order from the holiday catalog if you're not a demonstrator. Okay, and then your bonus days coupons that you earned last month end today. They end today. So if you have any coupons you haven't cashed in, use them today. By the way, in case anyone doesn't know this, because I've had these questions, you can use the coupon with any demonstrator and yourself. So even if you placed an order through me, for example, got a $5 coupon and are a demonstrator, you can use that coupon on your own demonstrator orders and vice versa. Like if I earned some on myself and I wanted to place an order with another demonstrator, I could use it there. It's just a Stampin' Up coupon. It's not a Jennifer Cotton, Cindy Dotson, Stella Karsten, Melanie Miller coupon. It's a Stampin' Up coupon. So use your coupons today. Of course, I used mine on August 1st probably, but if you have any left, use them. They will expire. You will not get it back. You've been warned. The kit sale ends today, up to 30% off of all of our kits in our online store, including this one here, the, let me look at the name because I forgot. Festive Tags kit, so cute, but all the kits are up to 30% off. I have links everywhere taking you directly to the kits on my store, or you can just go to the store, click kits. Anyway, that ends today. And then also what ends today is my ordering special for you for August. And I offered an extra special offer while I was at Backstage, and I extended it to August 31st. So if your order is online with me, $50 or more, $25 or more, you're going to get a class packet to make these 4 cards with the Crafting With You bundle. Of course, we're going to cut, die cut, punch, emboss like everybody's been telling y'all. Everything you see on here will be die cut except this sewing machine because you need to stamp it first. That's it. Everything else will be die cut and embossed. That's one example. Anyway, these are the 4 cards. And we'll mail you that packet in September. 25 or more with the host code. Let me put the host code on. Actually, let me put this on here first. Jennifer's special. So 25 or more, 4 cards. 50 or more, you also get, and this is extra, you get the roll of ribbon. Oh, did that wrong. The Night of Navy bordered ribbon. It's gorgeous. This particular ribbon right here. Plus a retired pack of 6x6 designer series paper. Full pack. And then that's with 50. You get the 50 is class packet, ribbon, and designer paper, 48 sheets, 6x6. 75 is ribbon, packet, 6x6 paper, and a full retired accessories. Over $60 in merchandise that I will send you in September, and I will not charge you shipping for placing a $75 or more online order with me today. So basically, it's like a BOGO. Spend $75, gets almost $70 in merchandise, plus shipping, which can cost me up to $9. So, did I show the last card? Here's the last one. That ends today. I'm going to move these over here because I have to do some math today to see how much paper I need to give Landa and what I need to order for that. And I do that every single month. There's an Announce Tomorrow special tomorrow. All right, let's put the host code up here. Lori, what did Lori say? I saw your comment, Lori. What's wrong? Okay. I love making gift tags. Oh, yes. So, Lori, that kit is only $11 and something. And of course, Lori's one of the people I know. Anything she makes, she embellishes it even better, even more. And so I know her tags would look amazing from that kit because they would have more ribbon, more bling, more whatever. So, yeah. So you can always embellish those kits. And I love making gift tags also, by the way, Christmas gift tags. That's one of the few additional crafts besides card making that I do personally. Cindy, thanks for sharing. Good morning, Charlotte. Good morning, sunshine to you. Yes. What's the host code for that? Let me figure out which finger to use. YMNAAYEC. It'll also be in the 1 o'clock email. It's also on my blog right now, stamptherapist.com, because I find it easier to copy and paste. So if you go to stamptherapist.com, it'll be right there, and you can scroll down. Cindy says she got it. Bingo, we talked about bingo already. Terry, we did mention bingo. It's October 12th, a fall bingo. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Allison, good morning. Good to see you. And then over here, Nancy, good morning. I think I said hi to you, Cindy, but just in case. Cool. Okay. Okay, I mentioned all the specials. I mentioned my ordering special. I printed this more for my in-person people. This little flyer that Stampin' Up gave us. Oh, how you'll see this paper, if you're a demonstrator, you can see it right now. Go to the demo website, go to the weekly updates. Stampin' Up's great. But customers, you'll just go to the online store and see it there on the 6th. So any questions, let us know. And I'll be ordering it, but we cannot order it until the 6th this time. And so it might be by the time I get it, like some of it could be sold out. It's all while supplies last. So I'll show it to you once I have it. Did I freeze? What the snickerdoodle? Do you know the set yet? Sorry, so horrible service. No problem. I do not know the stamp set yet. I did say, Terry, if y'all, if I get enough feedback that you'd rather have Christmas than fall, I'll change it until I can't change it anymore. Nice having something to watch. Oh, on your 12-hour drive to Colorado Springs, Charlotte. Woo! Yes. Fun. I do not like road trips, because I have like basically a riding in cars phobia. If I'm the driver, it's one thing, but anyway. Okay. I got some stuff to show y'all down here too, like a little show and tell. So I'm just going to point the camera down. It's going to not look that cute. But one of my customers and friends ordered this journal. Have y'all seen this? It's gorgeous. This is for Paper Pumpkin subscribers only. It's called the Thoughts of Thanks Journal. It's while supplies last. It's 163270 and it's $15. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to be able to purchase this. So Angel ordered it, and I honestly had just glossed over it. I didn't really even realize it was a thing we could order, to be honest. There's a lot going on, which is fine. I just kind of missed the boat. So Angel ordered it. When it came in, I immediately messaged her and I'm like, hey, can I show your journal on my video? Because it looks gorgeous and I don't have one. She's like, of course. Look, it has a cute Paper Pumpkin logo on the back. There is a little binder clip there, which they show in the online store, like it clipped to the journal. Look at these stickers. Oh my goodness, they're gold foil stickers, 2 sheets worth. And then just lined paper, all with a spiral. And then the back, I guess both sides are this pretty print. So run, don't walk. If you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you have to be. So subscribe to Paper Pumpkin. I have the links in all of my stuff. It's on the blog. It's in the emails. It's everywhere. Or ask me for the link. And then you can purchase this for only $15 while supplies last. It's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. You see the gold foil on there? I've been wanting to see it. Good. Who said that? Terry. Good. Yeah, it's work. Oh, let me measure it, but I think it's 8.5 by 11 because it's normal notebook size. Notebook paper. Yeah, 10 1/4 by 8 1/4 inches. 10 1/4 by 8 1/4. And it's really thick. I don't know if it tells on the website how many pages it is, but it's a lot. And I didn't see the stickers on the website. They're probably there. I was in a rush yesterday. So thank you, Angel. And yeah, totally worth it. Paper Pumpkin is our monthly craft box in the mail, by the way, in case anyone's like, what's Paper Pumpkin? These are swaps. I got it backstage. So last weekend, I went to an event with Stampin' Up, and a leadership event. It was amazing. It was just amazing. We were in Vegas. They gave us this amazing pool party the first night with tons and tons of hors d'oeuvres and an ice cream sundae bar. Of course, we were being served. There was a DJ. There was a free gift. It was amazing. outside at the pool area of our hotel. Then we had amazing trainings and just all kinds of stuff. And then our final night, they literally took 750 people in like 15 buses to see the Beatles Love Cirque du Soleil show. It was amazing. Anyway, so I got to do these card swaps. It was optional. And I'm going to show them very fast on here because I'm talking a lot today. So I tried to organize them sort of in order here. So these two are online exclusive. That stamp set is While Supplies Last. I do not remember if it's currently unavailable, but it's still While Supplies Last if it's coming back. Then I got a couple of like sort of Halloween style cards. This card I already have, but I put it with these. This is the Translucent Florals, what I'm using for card class this month. This one I already had, but I put it together. This is the Modern Garden. I just realized I forgot to tell y'all what the class is, what sampler, I guess. Sampler this month, let me bring this back up to my face because I did want to advertise this. Sampler this month is going to be Modern Garden mixed with Paper Florist dies. I say this month, it's September. That will be the club. I totally was supposed to tell you this so you could join for $23. Now, y'all know we're going to die cut, punch, and emboss all those Paper Florist flowers, which are not even on these samples. And then we'll use this designer paper and these flower stamps, and, you know, it'll be gorgeous, I think. So that is the club. I'm also offering a Halloween sampler. You can sign up for in addition to the club, or if you're not a club member, you can take one or the other or both. 2 samplers in September. One is Halloween with the Bag of Bones. One is Modern Garden with Paper Florist dies. By the way, I know the Paper Florist dies are not orderable. They're going to be back approximately September 11th. So don't worry. They'll be back in plenty of time. And if not, we're going to cut it for you anyway, so it's fine. Okay, I'm going to tell you about that. Back to these samples. So this left side is from the mini catalog. Again, I tried to organize them by stamp set and or season. So several, I think I got the most, personally, I received the most from this Autumn Leaves bundle. So gorgeous. Then this is Winter Meadow or something. It's gorgeous. This is a tree one. That's the Winter Meadow designer paper, whatever it's called. But the tree set, I don't know the name of, but this card is super thick, really pretty. More fall, so pretty. The adorable pumpkin bundle. I don't have all the names memorized yet. 2 from the Oh Holy Night suite. Honestly, I don't even recognize this one, but I know it's in there. And this one. I don't have the catalog memorized yet. Now these trees, it is a big background stamp. Look how gorgeous. One in navy, one in freesia, but they like sponge some other darker purple. Gorgeous. So those are all from the mini catalog samples. And then I believe all of these are from the annual. Of course, my team meeting is Saturday. I will bring these so they can see them close up. They can open them. They can see the fun folds and all that stuff. So that's one of the perks if you are local attending the team meeting. And then of course, they get to do make and takes. They can take those to go or in person, and they get content. We do recognition. We do teaching, stamping demonstrations. Like, it's a whole thing. And of course, it's offered virtually as well. And we only do it in person once a quarter, and then the other ones are on Zoom. So all are welcome, of course, from all areas of the U.S. If you're not on my team, let me know if you need info. It's only $99, and there's no obligation to sell. It's just to be part of a group. If you want to be a deeper part of a stamping group, join my team. And then this one, and I was like, you sure you want to give me that for all I'm trading as a card? And she was like, of course. Isn't that cute? And then same here. A little sucker in there. So those are my swaps. Amazing. Now I have samples, more samples to show all my customers and get inspiration from. I wanted to remind you guys that I have my adhesive kit for sale. It's $44 and it is in most of my class registrations. If you need one, shipping would be additional. You get the bag, of course, with the little logo on it, and you get like a ruler and a adhesive remover and a sand eraser and all these adhesives. It's an adhesive kit. If you need one and you're not taking a class, just let me know and I can invoice you. And then I now have the Take Your Pick tool kit for sale. So this is the Take Your Pick tool holder, and it comes with the Take Your Pick tool and the crafter tips, and it's $42. You're basically paying very little for the holder, and of course I'll order the Take Your Pick tool and the crafter tips for you and then send that to you. Shipping would be additional for that as well. You can combine shipping on both. So here we go. Last but not least is my team meeting. Like I said, it's this Saturday. I have people taking these make and takes to go and in person because it's just whatever works for them. And so, sorry, I'm figuring out where to put my notes so I don't lose them. In person, I will be providing the stamps, of course, for this, but to go, you would just do it like any other normal to-go class, and we're using that pumpkin stamp set. So every month, I offer them cheap, inexpensive make and takes. I offer them that optional where they can watch the video training and all that stuff. So here we go. And we have close to 200 in our team. And we have about maybe 30 that participate in the monthly stuff. Maybe 30 at the most. So obviously you don't have to. Okay, cards. We are going, I need that holder in my life. Yes. Yes. I know, Brenda, those swaps were amazing. They were one of the better swaps of something I've participated in like that in a long time. Yes, thank you guys. Xana says, love those bones. Yes, it's such a cute bundle. And let me see, because I can't see all the names. Can we? Yes, Marianne. Just send me a text or email, Marianne, and I can invoice you for that. I just need to remember that you want it, basically. Okay, so as a reminder, the cards I'm going to make today are my Stamp-A-Stack cards for September. 12 cards. Join the club. It's only $23 in September. That's saving you $12. You're basically getting all of the cards and work and that Landa's cutting and bagging and die cutting and prepping free. You're just paying for the product. Then you'll go back to the normal $35 a month, or you can cancel at any time. That's the cards I'm going to make right now. The deadline to join that club is September 10th for Stampler or Stamp-A-Stack. September 10th is the deadline. Okay, Merriest Trees Bundle. This is a photopolymer stamp set. I have shown this on a previous video, and I think I went into pretty good detail. So I'll do a quick version right now. There is a very large Christmas tree that can be die cut into multiple sizes. Sorry, my dies are a hot mess, and I didn't trace them before I took them off, so I have no clue how to get them back on here. The largest tree, which is the full tree, is almost 4 1/4 inches tall and 3 1/2 wide at the base. Then you can cut it into sections. So obviously this is bigger. The actual tree is bigger than what you see on the front of the stamp case. You can cut it off into sections instead. There's 5 sections total. So you can have a little baby tree, a medium, double, medium, large, extra large. Or you could layer these on top of each other to give incredible 3D-ness. Then there's the greeting. That's the shape of the tree. We wish you a Merry Christmas. I had thought it was this third from the smallest, but it's the fourth from the smallest or second from the largest that fits that the best. You'll see that on one of my cards today. Let me make sure I'm saying that right. Correct, that one. Second from the largest fits We Wish You a Merry Christmas, which is kind of in the shape of a tree. There is an image with 3 ornaments, and then you can die cut all 3 of those out at one time, and there's 3 dies for that. You can stamp 3 sets of ornaments and cut out all 3 at one time and get a total of 9 ornaments. A star that you can die cut out, 2 different little bows that you can stamp and die cut out. They're pretty small. They're, I think, more for the gifts in here than the top of the trees, but that's your choice. You can cut out this image here, which is 5 rows of garland to put on the trees. I'll be doing that on my first card. There are multiple rectangles to cut out the 1, 2, 3, 4 different gift images. So there's 4 rectangles for that. There's a die to cut out the little tree trunk image. It's a really skinny wood grain tree trunk. Then there's this die that stands alone that cuts out a base of a tree. It's got a basket weave pattern on it, and it's really large, but I'm going to use it on this first card, so you'll see that. Then there's this large stitched tag die. It's literally the shape of a tag at the top, and it punches a hole in the top for a tag. I'll use this on one of my cards. Basically 2 1/4 inches by 3 1/4. 2 1/4, 3 1/4. So Christmas tags, Lori, check it out. These trees would make great Christmas tags as well. And then there is a reinforcer that you can die cut out to put on top of the tag, and then multiple stars, 6 different stars of different sizes and shapes that stand alone, not matching the stamp. Okay, there it is. That is Merriest Trees dies, 26 dies. Okay, and then the stamp set is 16. You also get greetings, love and joy, hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season, to you and yours. And of course, we wish you a Merry Christmas. There's also a little background stamp of 3 little stars, which stamps so beautiful. You're going to see that on one of my cards today, I think. Yes. And I think I said all the images now. Okay, so there we go. And then in your class, you're going to receive a roll of ribbon. This is the gold and vanilla satin edge ribbon. You're going to get some dimensionals. You're going to get some adhesive back glitter sequins, and you're going to get some designer paper. This is the A Walk in the Forest 12 by 12 designer paper. You'll get half a pack. Of course, you'll cut it up for your class with my very detailed PDF instructions. This is the paper. Every time someone purchases this, $3 goes to, I wrote it down. Hold on. Where did I write it down? Dang it. It's a Toys for Tots, I believe. Marine Toys for Tots. Where did I write that down? I don't know. Anyway, it's called Marine Toys for Tots. Every time you buy this designer paper. So I think it's going to be very popular because A, it's cute. It matches 2 different dies and stamp punches we have. And it's charitable. So get this paper. Of course, I could order it now, but you can order it September 6th. Okay, so I'm just going to flip through it real quick because I have already shown it. Here's one of the ones that has some bears on it that will fit the bear punch. Christmas stripes on the back. Gorgeous pine needles and pine cones and berries, all the greens, lots of balmy blue accents on the other side, berries and pine needles, green with the sort of white vanilla little bitty pine needles. This sheet here is one that will fit the tree dies. You can get multiple different sizes of trees with your die cut, and I'll be showing this on my last card. And all of these bears fit the punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bears on that sheet. The back of that is a really cute garden green background with little bitty decorative trees all over it. Love this pattern, white with little trees of different, pretty peacock, garden green, old olive, just cute little trees all over. And then green, peacock, old olive, and white, and balmy blue stripes. Okay, so I know that was quick, but I have shown this paper previously. Okay. Grab my stuff. So for card 1, here's my stuff. Now, of course, we're not going to stamp for you, but I'm trying to save time on this video. And I have a scrap of white here for me. But you do, what do you want to know? Oh, you'll be getting a larger scrap of white that will be this size. A sticky note on here for Landa. And that will fit all the stuff you need to stamp for this Stamp a Stack class. Remember, you're making 3 of each design. 3 of each design, 4 designs. So that's what that'll look like. But there'll be a picture of that in your instructions, so you don't need that right now. I'm just making 1 card today. So, okay, so card number 1. Card number 1. We have, yes, love this bundle in DSP. Hey, Seal. Yes, Stella says, oh, I'm so loving that set. Nice size Christmas trees. Definitely, Dana. Linda had to skip out for a bit one of those mornings. Yes, I get it. Pat was the one who said, love this bundle in DSP. Yes, Pat's made some gorgeous cards with this already. She definitely beat me to that. Okay, so I'm going to fold my card base in half. This is you take a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper and cut it in half. 5.5 by 8.5, and you'll get 2 cards out of 1 piece of paper, and they will fit into the invitation size envelope, which is either these clear ones we sell or the white or vanilla we sell. Super high quality envelopes. I got glitter. Then you'll have a piece of cherry cobbler cardstock. I'm going to have all the measurements for today's cards over on the blog, 11 a.m. Central, stamptherapist.com. And anyway, for the 3 cards I'm making today, all these measurements will be there. So I'm not saying them in general on the video. You will cut your designer paper for this class to the 4 by 5 1/4. I know I just said I'm not saying measurements. And that goes on top of the cherry cobbler piece, which is, I'm sorry, this is a portrait shaped card. Then, if you noticed, we had pre-die cut from that cherry cobbler piece this label out of cherry cobbler, obviously, from the Scalloped Contours dies. And that is these dies right here. Amazing. I would get these now in case they're going to retire them because they've been around for a long time. They're amazing. They're a staple. They might, I don't know anything, but they might retire out of this book, and stuff can start selling out early, y'all. It's crazy. The annual catalog. Okay, then you'll have a piece of basic white. Now we will die cut this for you. We will cut and emboss this for you with the timber embossing folder. That piece of white fits right inside that white, cherry cobbler label there. Here's the timber folder, one of those 6 by 6 ones in the annual. Yes, Xana, you do need this set. Okay, you will have a label that we will pre-die cut for you out of basic white, also from the Stylish Shapes dies. It's the biggest label. Yep, I mean banner. Sorry, banner. It's the largest banner. There's 4. It's the largest one. Okay, then, Landa, pay attention, but it's not too bad. Don't worry. We're going to pre-die cut for you out of the More Dazzle paper. Let me grab my More Dazzle. The gold version. There's gold and champagne in the 1 pack. We will pre-die cut for you. Ooh, you got to get this paper. The disco ball paper. We will pre-die cut for you the 5 garland pieces and a star for the top of your tree. You can hardly see that on this table, but you'll see it later. And then we will also pre-die cut for you the pecan pie tree base. Okay, so stamping, you're going to need your scratch paper. Of course, for a Stamp a Stack, you're going to stamp 3, but I will stamp 1. Okay, so Terry was asking about the tubs. This is what I call a tub. It's one of these plastic containers from Walmart. I do put the lid on it. I put more information in here. I put instructions like how to stack up my stuff when you're finished. I can't remember, but what time the tub is due back to my house, stuff like that. These would be over here. I don't like heavy things put on top of my stamps, but the little glue dots would be there so the lid can go on top. I have all the ink pads they need. This is for my local customers. They can check this out and stamp my 4 monthly classes at home. Those are the only classes I offer it for, the 4: card, scrapbook, Stamp a Stack, sampler. This will be the sampler tub. I have a note here to borrow Landa's stamp and to add my hand stamp buys. I always give them a stamp so they can stamp the back of the card. Anyway, all the ink pads they'll need. They're going to need this punch, so I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to put my initials on it. I give them the glue dots. There's a silicone sheet, and then all the stamps labeled with the color. That's pretty much what the tub is. If they need to take your pick tool, that'll be in here, which they do need one, but I haven't put it yet. Actually, I found a rogue one on the table yesterday. Maybe that's what it was for. I put all the stuff in here, and then they can sign up online and check it out, and they only have 23 hours, and then it's due back, so I can give it to the next person. And sometimes I need my stuff back because I like designing, and I'm like, I need a garden green ink pad or whatever. Okay, there you go. So that's the tubs. I'm actually going to use this garden green because it's stamping better than my other one right now. I need to re-ink it. Okay, for this card, I need this tree right here. So let me show you how to stamp it. This is a little tricky. Make sure your ink pad is inked really well, whatever color you're going to use, because it's super solid. See how I'm not getting ink right there? So I want to just, of course, like always, don't press hard, but press a lot. I'm moving it around to different spots on the pad. I'm checking it. See a little bubbly thing right there. So let me re-ink that. So you can ink as many times as you want. Where people might mess up is, hold on, let me think of the word I'm looking for. The pressure, too hard. You don't want to press too hard. Also use the foam Stampin' Pierce mat if you are having, if you have a bad table surface. Okay, you can also, with these big solid stamps, leave the stamp stuck to your paper, which mine pulled up, of course, and pick it up and press from the back. There's lots of tricks you can do to get a good image. It's fine for me. So yeah, so there is my tree, and then ink all over me. And then I would die cut this out on the die cut machine, and it'll look like this. This one has dried down and lightened up a little bit. It's the same ink pad. Same garden green. Okay. Garden green. Of course, you'll need 3 for the class, and then you'll die cut it out. And then for the greeting on this card, it is going to say, first of all, it's going to be in cherry cobbler ink, and it's going to say, hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. It's kind of crooked. Straighten it out a little bit. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so cherry cobbler ink for that. I'm just pulling these colors straight from the designer paper. Cherry cobbler, garden green. I'm laughing at Xana. She said Jennifer Cotton made me do it. Sorry. And on this greeting, hoping your home is filled with thee is across the top in really pretty small all caps font, and then spirit of the season is really pretty cursive below it. And then that is a little less than 2.5 inches long. It's a lot of words in a small space there. Okay, so die cut your tree out, and now we have all the pieces to make this card. We are going to put a bow and some adhesive back glitter sequins on it, but they're not sequins. They're little flat pieces of paper covered in glitter, and they're gorgeous. They're just not a sequin, in my opinion. Okay, you're going to want that silicone craft sheet. And let me look at my card and see. How to put it together. Okay, stamp and seal. I'm going to attach my designer paper to my cherry cobbler. And this designer paper, I don't remember if I said it, but the pattern is the one that is almost pretty peacock background, solid, with garden green and old olive greenery, like evergreen sprigs all over in different sizes and shapes. Some little white berries thrown in, some red or cherry cobbler berries, and some pecan pie pine cones. It's really pretty. The back is a balmy blue with white dots all over it like snow, thick snow. Okay, so that goes on the card base, and then I will attach the wood grain embossed white to the cherry cobbler label. This label puts a little stitch mark around the not stitch, pierced holes mark around the inside. I do not know why my camera keeps doing that. Is the camera flashing on y'all or just me? What's the deal? And then attach that flat to the card front. Just center it. It's right in the middle. Okay, my little tree base will be flat. It's the pecan pie one. So I'm just going to take my tree for measurement purposes. Just make sure that I'm putting this base where I want it. I basically want the little scallops to still show, and I want it centered and it's flat. Then the tree will be on Stampin' Dimensionals. I think I'll go ahead and do that. I'll use my minis. First I'll make a triangle, then I'll probably just put 2 more here in the middle. So 5, 1, 2, yeah. 5's enough for me. Right? Obviously above the base part and right there in the middle. And I'm going to use my silicone craft sheet to keep adhesive off my table and or scratch paper. I'm just going to put little, like 3 little sections of adhesive on my garland, which is the More Dazzle. So good. I have a bonus sample. Actually, I pulled out 2 swaps from the ones I showed y'all earlier that had to do with these stamps I'm using today. And I'll show you those at the end. And she used cherry cobbler for this garland. But she put like Wink of Stella on it. So it looks really good too. It is shiny, but it's cherry cobbler. It's really nice. I'm just kind of, first of all, I'm not pressing really hard when I stick these down, so I will be able to move them if I want to in a minute. But I'm kind of overlapping them on each other where they meet at the corners, just doing a zigzag back and forth here. Lower. And yeah, there we go. Pretty good. Cindy mentioned, she said, love, what did she say? Not flashing here. Thank you, Denise. Yes, it is flashing for Corinne. Maybe Corinne is just watching more closely because, yeah, Marie, it flashed. Yeah, I think you guys just are you know, how we look away for a second or whatever. It just, where I can view what I'm seeing over here on my computer, the screen will go black for a second and then come back up. It's weird. Anyway, what was I going to say? Cindy, I really like this set. Sometimes large photopolymer stamps are hard to ink, though. So what I found, Cindy, for advice for that is ink my ink pad like crazy. Make sure it's really inky. Let the, you know, only tap. The pressing really hard into your pad, there it creates force and it pushes the ink off of the stamp. So only tap. And of course, use the foam mat if needed, depending on your table surface. I found it did not make a difference on my table surface. It looked exactly the same with or without the foam, but for most people, they don't have as hard of a table as me. And then the other thing that I hate to say is the thing we don't sell anymore, the Stamparatus, would be amazing for this. Okay, from a little star that goes on top, I'm going to put adhesive at the top of the star. I mean the bottom. I forgot. I want it on the bottom of the star because it's going to stick to the tree right there. And then just like half of a dimensional, which I have one cut right there, on the part that will be above the tree. And of course, don't go past the top of your card so you can put it in an envelope. But that will keep it balanced. Honestly, I was lazy when I made the first card. I was real lazy and it wasn't balanced and it looked stupid. So I was like, just take your time, do it right. And that's what you need to do. Okay, I'm going to put some adhesive in the middle of this greeting and a dimensional on either side, left and right. And this is going to go right across the middle. So yes, it's going to cover up some of my gorgeous gold tinsel, but it's fine. Just live with it. It's fine. Then I'm going to make a bow with this gold and vanilla satin edged ribbon, which I'm sure y'all have seen this before. It's not new, but it's just gorgeous ribbon. It has super shiny gold threads down the middle. The center part is kind of see-through and the edges are the vanilla satin. Okay, so I'm going to do bunny ears bows on all 3 cards today. So this will be the one instruction. 2 bunny ears, 1 in each hand. 2 loops, 1 in each hand. All the ribbon has never been folded. It is flat, flat, flat. Lots of space between the 2 ears, and all of my fingers are pointing at me. Not facing away because that's just blocks your entire view and it's not good. Just like this. Take your right loop, right bunny ear, cross it over the left one. Push that right one down into the rabbit hole and pull gently. We're still keeping the ribbon flat and straight, which makes your bow nice. This is kind of a medium-sized bow. I am going to make a tiny bow on one of the cards the exact same way. All you do is just keep pulling this to make the loops smaller and smaller. It's very simple to make a small bow. Okay, I'm going to have a little waist over here. I made that way too long. But no, if you leave it on the roll, you won't have any waste on the one side that's attached to the roll when you trim it. Okay, mini glue dot. Put that bow right there on the left corner of the greeting, and there's the card. So cute. So yes, I love this. Oh wait, that's not card. We're gonna add these. I knew I was gonna love this tree set when it came out. Like when I saw the book, I was like, yes, that one is for me. But now that I got to play with it, it's even better. Why am I so doggone? Y'all didn't tell me I was crooked as everything. Grab my take your pick tool. Let me just pull it out of my holder. Oh, I want it. Oh, never mind. I don't want to say that. So I'm going to use this green color. I wrote down on the back blue, white, and old olive, but I don't know if that's balmy blue. Like, I don't know. I just wrote the word blue. Anyway, I'm going to put a couple of, I'm going to put 3, I should say. Where's the third one? Yeah. Of these green sequins, they call them, on the tree. 1, 2, and then 1 down at the bottom. And you can just mix and match the sizes. You get in the packet equal numbers of the smaller one of each color and the larger one of each color. You are getting half a pack with this class, so it'll be cut right there. You'll have plenty, but you might want to just mix and match the sizes. I mean, you'll have plenty to do it exactly like mine. If you start adding more, I don't know if you'll run out. Remember, you're making 3 of each card. Anyway, that is the finished card. What do we think? I'm going to hold it up and use my right hand to scroll on the comments. Hey, Carol in Connecticut. Yes, Xana did see a flash. Brenda, thank you so much. Over on YouTube. Xana says, Janie, she's telling you, Janie, y'all need to make some of these. So don't forget, Janie. Corinne, thank you. What label? This one is just Stylish Shapes Row. I'm not sure if that's the label you're asking about. Stylish Shapes. Thank you, Linda. Yes, Dana, I love this ribbon. It's so good. Lori, thank you. Brenda, thanks. Oh, lots of comments. Thank you guys so much. Mary Ann, Charlotte. Some name I can't see. Nora. Awesome. Okay. Let me show you the first one I made. Same. There we go. But if you'd like a chance to win this one, just make a comment on the video. YouTube, Facebook, live, replay, whatever you choose. Okay, card number 2. Card 2. We're going to have a basic white card base. Let me just get that out of the way. I'm really surprised the cat settled. Literally seconds before I turned on the live, she jumped up in the middle. There's some cat hair here. But then she settled. I don't know where she is now, but I shouldn't have said anything. But anyway, she's not here. Okay, card number 2. We have a basic white card base. It's going to be portrait, but same size as the other one, obviously. Then we have a pretty peacock layer. And then this sheet, the first sheet I showed you on the designer paper, which is balmy blue with larger, you know, not giant, but larger white trees all over, about 2 inches and less tall. Some are skinnier, with some more faded, smaller white ones in the background, and then pretty peacock trees in the background. These are all like, I don't know what word, I don't want to say cartoony, because they're not cartoony, but they're not realistic either. I don't know how to describe them properly, but super cute. Okay, so we have that. Then you will have one of the tags from the Merriest Trees dies, which I showed earlier, pre-die cut in basic white. Then you'll have the second from the largest tree die cut in balmy blue, so we'll pre-cut that for you. Then you will have pre-cut for you 2 strips here. They're 4 inches long. I'll put the widths over on the blog, stamptherapist.com, at 11 a.m. Central today, along with the recipe cards that you can just print out. It has the measurements and the supply list, except for the new stuff. I had to just add that manually. Anyway, pretty peacock strip and gold more dazzle strip to go right across the center of this card. Okay, so for stamping, so this card's pretty simple. We're going to stamp on the tree the greeting, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." Let me get that. Oh, there it is. I thought I organized these. I put the ones I'm not using on the video on the very bottom of that tub. Okay, peacock ink, pretty peacock. "We wish you a Merry Christmas" is the greeting that is in the sort of generally in the shape of the Christmas tree. And just ink that really well, but just by tapping. No ink needs to be on the edges. And that goes right in the center of that tree. It's It's all cursive. It's super cute. It's like a classic cursive Christmassy font. Then on the tag, what I did was I put the tag on the card at an angle and then angled the tree. Tag to the left, tree to the right. And I was like, oh, that tag is kind of boring. And I remembered they had this really gorgeous star stamp. It's 3 stars, kind of in the shape, like position of the sorry, I'm blanking out on the word. Ornaments, but there's not a die for them. They're just a background. Grab a scrap paper. So anyway, so I put, now this says peacock. That is for another card. I'm going to borrow Landa's stamp for the balmy blue. Which reminds me, I need to, oh, I think I did that already. Never mind. Okay, so I just want these little stars over here on the left. Top left and bottom right, where they're going to show the most. Don't press hard when you stamp these stars. They're super fine images, and it will look terrible if you press too hard. Isn't that a cute style of star? Perfect. That's just where I want them, so that's all I'm going to do. I want them top left, bottom right. Okay. We're going to add at the end a bow and some sequins, and we will have this card finished. So let me glue it together. How's everybody doing? Abstract, Corinne, thank you. Abstract trees. Cindy's going to watch replay. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you, Marcia and Cindy. That set is on your order. Yay, Sandy. Yeah, I think it's a great one. I meant to comment on that first one too. Like, can y'all see how this tree is so large? It would make a great Christmas tag, whether you just die cut it out or stamp and then die cut. Okay, so attaching the designer paper to the pretty peacock, and attach that to my card base. Notice I don't use very much adhesive. You don't, if you're using Stampin' Seal, you don't need very much adhesive in most cases. It's really strong. Then, oh yeah, then my little strips here. So I will attach, they're both 4 inches long, so there'll be a border of peacock behind the gold on top and bottom, but not left and right. That, and then attach that just right across the middle. And it's 4 inches, which is the width of the designer paper. As a reminder, you're going to cut your own designer paper. That will not come pre-cut in your kit. Okay, I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals on the tag. Going crazy here. I'll just put 5 on there. That's fine. And angle the tag where the top, it's right in the middle, but the top is going to lean to the left. And then same for the tree, but it will lean to the right. I'll just do a triangle on the tree of dimensionals. So cute. And then we'll put a bow on the tag. You could loop it through that hole and tie it if you want, but I'm just going to do a bunny ears bow and glue dot it on. That would be your choice. I personally would find this, for me, it would look better. I would do some weird thing when I tied it through there. Fold the paper back after you see 1 dot, fold it. Now you have a super flat area to press and pull. It's that same gold ribbon, obviously, because you're getting a roll of it with the class. 23 bucks. Join the club, join the club, join the club. That's an introductory offer. It won't be that same price every month. Cancel anytime. And then I'm going to use the blue sequins on this one. Just put 3 on the tree sprinkle them around, mix up the sizes if you want. That's card number 2. That was fast. Card number 2. Isn't that cute? Here we go. Love the color. Yes, thank you. Sold. What did I say? Oh, sold. Charlotte. It's like, what did I say? Yes, girl. It's so cute. Oh, sold on the club, maybe? I don't know what I'm saying, y'all. Okay. I will forget what I said like 2 seconds after I say it. Card number 3. Card 3. Now, there are 4 in the class, and I'll show you the 4th one, by the way. But this is card number 3. I've pre-done a bunch of stuff in here that you're going to do yourself. Let me fold my basic white card base, 5.5, 8.5. And this will be a landscape direction card. The 4th one is landscape too. I don't always mix it up like that. Okay, so we'll have that. Then don't forget, like just as a reminder, in this class, you're going to get a big old piece of white. There's these ornaments are for this card. These gifts are for the last card that I'm not making today. But anyway, there's the 3 sets of ornaments because you're making 3 cards. You just need 1 set for each card, which I'll stamp right now. So here's my scrap because it's smaller because whatever. Actually, hold on. Let me show you the other pieces. Oh, crap. I messed up. Please don't ask us to pick a favorite. Marianne, you're hilarious. Okay, I messed up. The only reason I'm mad, I mean, obviously, if you're just watching this, you're fine. But if I tell people to watch this video for class instructions, they're going to mess up if they fold that in half. We are going to score this card base differently. So this one is for something else. I'm going to put it away. Okay, 5.5 by 8.5. You're going to take your paper trimmer. By the way, this is a random side thing. I wasn't, whatever. I use my paper cutter opposite than everybody else in the world. I turn it this, like I'm standing here, I'm back here, and I turn it this way. Everybody else does it this way, right? So my friend Rhonda texted me a picture of her mom, and she's like, my mom uses her paper cutter the way you do. And I said, oh, the right way? And she's like, I think she's been secretly watching your videos. Anyway, that's a side note. Okay, however you turn it, you're going to take your paper, and we will not be doing this for you because it's quick and easy for you, but it would take Landa to cut, I don't do the math, 3 cards per person times a lot of people. So this is super simple. You're going to go insert it this long way and go to 2 1/8 inch and score. Our current paper cutter, if you have this one, you can score really hard and go back and forth and it won't rip your cardstock. Flip it around and go 2 1/8. This is basically a, what do they call this? Dutch door or something like that opening. I should have written myself a note. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Then we're going to fold into the mountain away from the valley. And that's it, like Dutch door. I think that's the name. I'm not sure, actually. I'll put my bone folder. You can whatever the word is with your bone folder. Make it stronger. Okay, boom. Now, as soon as I looked at these pieces, I was like, oh crap, I did it wrong. Because this piece right here, this cherry cobbler, is a little smaller than normal. It's going to go on the front here and get attached to the top. And then it's like this cool little way they can open their card. Then you will cut your designer paper to go on the front of this cherry cobbler piece. Again, I've got the measurements for this on the blog at 11 a.m. Central on the blog and the recipe card. Also, the whole supply list is there, again, minus the new stuff because none of us can access it yet for those purposes. Legally, I should say. Yes, we can see it. Oh, the designer paper I'm using is the other one that is a pretty peacock background with greenery and berries all over it, but they're a much smaller format and there's more space in between them than the first one I used. Okay, which was this one here. It's a very similar pattern, but also very different from each other. Okay, now you're also going to cut 2 strips of this designer paper. This is actually the back side again of this first one we used. So you're going to use almost all of this paper in this class. You'll use 1/2 of it for this card and the other half, and you'll have some little strips left for this one. But these are 2 strips of the back side, which is balmy blue with white thick snow all over it. And one will go on the top opening and one will go on the bottom. This is a landscape card, so it opens, the Dutch door opens from the top and bottom instead of the sides. Okay, measurements on the blog. There we go. Also, pre-cut for you will be a label in basic white, and this is from Nature's Prints Dies. Print. Nature's Prints. Where is she? Where is she? She's here. One die is missing from this because it's in my card class right now. But anyway, Nature's Prints. I used these on card class last month. There's that die right there. Okay. Then you are going to take your little designer paper, this sheet right here, and you're going to get some images from it that you need for this card. You need the largest tree and the 4-tier tree. Wait, hold on. That is 4 tiers, but that's not the same 4-tier. Okay, forget what I just said on that. It's the 3-tier tree die, which would be the third from the largest, third from the smallest. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Do you see what I'm saying? It's one of these dies. So there was one of these trees up here. There was one down here. Oh, one here. One was here. And the third one is here for card number 3. And then on the big tree, the largest one, there's 3 on this sheet. One was here, one was here, and one is here. So as you can see, I have taken scissors and cut to get to those. And then I also did bears. I did 2 bears. Yes. See what I did here? You can cut this stuff however you want, but I like to try to save what I can. Maybe I want to punch something from this later or something. So I loosely cut so that I could get this tree and have this bear ready to punch. Now this bear, I just cut off this bottom piece. Sorry. This bear, I just cut a little strip off the bottom and threw it in the trash, so I could reach my punch up to this bear. And then I need 1 more bear for card number 3 because you're making 3 in this class. I'll probably do this one. I'll just make a slit right there, cut up here, and then punch it. But I won't cut through that tree. I'm just trying to give y'all economical ways. You can do it however you want. Okay, now, one more thing. I'm going to show you the card I made, of course, originally. And the one I made has this color tree, pretty peacock, and a garden green smaller tree. You could also use this one too, by the way, but we're not. You will be able to get 1 more, obviously, with that same color scheme. And then 1 will be the opposite. Large tree is garden green, small tree is pretty peacock. Hopefully all that makes sense. This is a Stamp-A-Stack class. You can register now. It's only $23 this month. Only one-time offer, introductory. I don't know if it's a one-time offer. I might do it again, like later, but it'll be for new subscribers only, and it's $23 for like so much. Okay, let me grab this bear punch. So obviously I pre-die cut these out to save y'all time. You can hand cut them if you don't own the dies. You can hand cut. Same for the bear. If you don't own the punch, just hand cut your bear out. Nobody will know. There's my bear punch. I do want to add in case I forget. You do have to trim off a portion of the bottom of the designer paper just to have enough, or to be able to lower it low enough to punch. And then just take your time. See how I keep repositioning it? I'm squeezing enough with my right hand to hold it in place, but not cut it. This is the card you guys have a chance to win today, so I want to make it look pretty good. And then I sort of switch it and punch it the other direction, but I do use both hands to punch. There we go. So none of these are stamped. They're all punched and cut from the designer paper. Do you charge? No, ma'am. Who said that? Terry. No charge, please. I would love customers to come take my classes. Any way I can get you to take it. They just have to follow the rules, which they all do. Get it back to me and by 9 a.m. the next morning. 9 a.m. And they all do. It's all good. But I also make sure I'm not going to plan to use those stamps during the time I have the tubs checked out. Okay, I'm going to grab Cherry Cobbler ink for this card. And I want to stamp the ornaments. Which I have to find here in my tub. Sorry, I have 3 layers of stamps. And it was on the bottom layer. Okay, tab, tab, tab. Don't press hard. You actually need 3 sets for 3 cards, but I'll just stamp 1 there. And then don't press hard and all that. And then the greeting is the same one from card 1. Hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season, but on this different label. So both of these labels, the first one I used and this one work great for this greeting. Or you just cut a strip. It's fine. Die cut those out. Boom, magic of television. Brand new here and you've never done crafting and you're like, what's die cutting out? Ask me, I have videos. Okay, let's put this card together. I think this card is super cute. It's my favorite one. As y'all know, I usually do the third one as my favorite one. How do we subscribe? In the video description on YouTube, right? No, it's on both. Let me look at Facebook real quick. Hold on, sorry. Let's see the description. I think I have to go to my Stampin' Up. See more. Okay, this is the video description on YouTube. I mean, on Facebook. I'm sorry, Facebook. I clicked Show More. Join Stamp a Stack or Sampler Club. These are pictures from last month. I got to update them. Introductory offer. You need shipping or no shipping. Join. Now, if you want to, this is for anybody. If you want to join both clubs and you need shipping, join one with shipping and one without. And I can do the math. Oh, Stella's in 2 clubs and she needs shipping, but I'm going to put them in 1 box. Yeah, she did it right. Okay. If you're on YouTube, that same link is below the video description. So again, you go, oh my gosh, video. Let me see if I can. No. Anyway, there was a button that said show more or something to open up this description. There was a button. And then join the club. Boom. Also in the 1 o'clock email, there'll be a link. Also in the email tomorrow. Also in other emails. Also on my blog. Okay, I got to hook this iPad back up. Whew, that was challenging. Because of me. But anyway, okay. I hope that helps. Stella. Trying to see if there's any other. Love the versatility. Seal, gorgeous. Love this card. Great card. Thank you, guys. Isn't there a DSP Isn't there a DSP, or you can use that guy on Cynthia? I'm not sure. And of course, you might have asked this a while back. So if you want to clarify, I'll try to figure out if I have an answer for that. I'm trying to think what I might have, what you might be referring to. Okay, I'm going to attach this designer paper to the cherry cobbler. Set that aside, and then I will attach these 2 strips of designer paper. I did find it easier to open my card to do this, by the way. So I can see these edges and get a dark background instead of like your white scratch paper, or if you have a white table. That's just for me with my eyesight. It's getting blurrier and blurrier. I have an eye appointment. It's been over a year since I had my eye exam, and I'm hoping she'll give me stronger, like the contacts will be better. Anyway, it's a side note. Okay, here we go. Super cute. This piece here gets attached only to the top. So the easiest way to do that is turn it over left to right, especially if you have a direction that matters, left to right in this case. I'm going to turn this sideways because it'll be easier for me. But this is my top where I want the glue. I'm going to put this basically exactly where I want to glue it on my card. And you see that center split? That is right above that. I can put a row of adhesive. And then obviously the top is fine. Like it doesn't need to be measured. You just don't want your adhesive to go past this point. Ooh, I almost look y'all. You don't want it to go past that point because you'll glue your card shut. So let me grab my adhesive remover. Located in your adhesive kit. Yours is bigger, actually. This guy here. Yeah, let me erase that though. This is for tape runner, not really for liquid glue. It just like balls it up and then you can clean it off of there. It's gross, and throw that away. Okay. Crisis averted there. Now my large tree is going to go flat. I'll just put adhesive, like it's designer paper. It does not need a lot of adhesive, but I'll just put it in the middle section because it's going to hang off a little bit. Over here on the right, make sure, just center it top to bottom and make sure it doesn't go off the right side of the card. Oops, made it go crooked when I pressed it down. Okay, then I'm going to have the bear also flat over here to the right. Kind of feet almost even with the bottom of the tree, maybe a little higher than that. Then Stampin' Dimensionals on this tree. My greeting's going to go over here on the left, but don't worry, there's more fun embellishments. Triangle on the tree for dimensionals. So I'm just looking at my original card, which of course you'll have access to in the photos when you have the class instructions. This tree is a little higher than the large tree. And of course I didn't want to cover up the face of the bear. So I just looked at that. These little ornaments, I'm going to use Stampin' Dimensionals on the back, and they're going to go on the small tree. And I do, where's my scissors? I do want to cut dimensionals in half for this, for these ornaments, I should say. They're pretty tiny ornaments, especially this. There's one that's more oblong, and then like the teardrop and the round one, but they're all pretty small. So I'm thinking half of a mini. I love the mini Stampin' Dimensionals so much. To me, the big ones just look goofy, but I don't know if goofy's the word. Chunky, like clunky. They look clunky to me, which I know they're not. They're fine. And I know half of my people hate that I use the small ones. But I love the mini Stampin' Dimensionals so much. But we do sell them in big also, in case you prefer that. Okay, just 3 ornaments here on this small tree, back and forth. You know. Oh, okay. That one's not sticky yet. I was like, How did I place that so terribly? Oh my gosh, it's upside down. Sorry. Okay, something like that. Then ribbon. I'm going to make a kind of, oh, I did the tiny bow on the last card that I'm not making, so I'll make y'all a tiny bow. This is a kind of large bow for this card. Kind of large, same thing though, bunny ears, all the stuff. Go back to card 1 if you missed the bunny ear bow instructions. This bow is going to go under our greeting. How we doing? Where did that label come from? Brittany. I'll turn this over and show you the name. So it's right here, and it's Natural Prints Dies. Natural Prints. Yes, Lori. She says everyone has their own way to use dimensionals. So true. And one of those ways is like to use 10 times as many as I use also, or in between 10 times and what I use. Okay, I'm just going to put this bow over here to the left at an angle, just in that section right there, and then dimensionals. After discussing them, I lost them. One dimensional, whoops, well, 1.5 on the left, one on the right of this greeting. Getting to be up. I always get like in a rush at the end. Yeah, it's okay if it covers up part of the tree. Then this tree wants some ornaments as well, so we're going to use the sequins. I'm looking for my take your pick tool. Where did I put it? Okay, so I use this, do they call them silver? White. They call them white. I'm going to use the white ones on this tree. So I'll do a couple of small and maybe a big one down here. Just 3 is all I'm doing for now. Like, I like to make sure I have enough for all of my cards when I'm doing a Stamp-A-Stack, and then I'll go back and add more embellishments if I didn't run out. Okay, so there is I did not put a greeting or anything on the inside because you could add designer paper. That could be cute. Ooh, I should have put designer paper, but y'all can do that. But because it has a greeting on the front, so you can just write your note in there. So there is that. Card number 3. Here's my original. The bow is even longer, like more exaggerated. See? Card number 3. I watched a demo use full sheets on the card layer. It stressed me out, but I had to let it go. To each their own. Exactly. One of my dear friends uses so many. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was like a $4 card. Not really, but you know. But yes, we just like let it go. It's their dimensionals, their money, their choices, etc. Like this one's too high. This ornament is too high. There we go. That's better. All right. So that is card number 3 of my Stamp-A-Stack this month and the video. So obviously, if you want to win these 3 cards I just made, make a comment on this video so you will have a chance to win. Share it and comment that you shared if you want to do that as well. Oops. Oh, crap. Hold on, this bow. My goodness, how in the world? I have a video stand over here and the bow to the one of the cards is stuck on it. Whew. Okay, got it. It's like a clip anyway. Not a video stand, a phone stand. Okay. So there they are in order of appearance on the video today. I'm going to show you the 4th card for Stamp-A-Stack, and I'm going to show you some bonus ideas. The reason I didn't make the 4th card on the video, I mean, I always only make 3. The reason it got selected not to be made is because there's a lot of little images to stamp and die cut out, which I think is great personally because like it's a really pretty detailed card. So just a reminder, this is my Stamp-A-Stack for Isn't that cute? September. And you can just take the class. You can take it in person or to go or check out the supplies from me. But if you would like to join the club and test it out, I'm having an introductory club offer for this month only currently. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Yes. Thank you. I don't know. I can't see the names at this moment. But thank you so much. You did it again. I love that. Okay, introductory offer to join the club. I'm going to remove this thing for a second. I can spread these out better. So you can, and this works for sampler as well, which we're going to do some beautiful paper florist and modern garden stuff on sampler. But you can join the club for only $23 for September. And you can cancel at any time, but if you continue on after 6 consecutive months, you'll be able to get $25 in free merchandise of your choice. 12 cards over $20 in merchandise. So the value is there. I mean, you're only paying $23. Yes, shipping is separate, obviously. You can take it in person, you can take it to go, or you can check out those supplies from me if you're local. And on the blog today at 11 a.m. Central will be the recipe cards, which look like this. So I list, it says new supplies right here, and I just listed like Merriest Trees Bundle, blah, 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 because they're not on this side because we can't access them yet for our system per Stampin' Up rules. This is from my stampinstuff.com website my husband and I run for your stamping supplies and recipe cards. Anyway, and then I have these samples here. So these are from the event I just went to with Stampin' Up backstage swaps I received. This is the one. So let's see if you can see. Take it out and see if you can see. This says Sharon McNeely. I know Sharon. Oh, the cat. I was going to say shout out, not another S word. But right when I said shout, the cat jumped up. So can y'all see the glittery on the tree, on the cherry? It looks better in person. Anyway, there's that card. Same paper I just used. Super pretty. Okay, they don't need to see your fur. They want to see these cards. And then, sorry, let me get her out. Come on. And then these two use the polar bear, but I was like, but I use the polar bear too, so I can show these. And this is that paper I just used today as well. A walk in the forest. Oh my gosh, how they use the little baby bear there. That's so cute. That's from the, obviously the bear, very cute stamp set or whatever it's called. Okay, so recipe cards on the blog, along with the full supply list, ordering special, just tons of info over there on stamptherapist.com. There's a link at the top about join my clubs, all that stuff. What else? I'm going to bring the camera up because I'm having to hold the cat now. Yes, they're all saying hello to you, Brittany. Blue tree makes you remember my tree with just blue lights. Love it, Linda. Thanks, Cindy, Debbie. Let me look at y'all's names over here on the, whoops. Can't wait to get my Stampa stack. Yes, Marcia. Nancy, love the 4th card. Thank you, Marcia. She was the one that said you did it again. You're so awesome. Terry said, have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you. Thanks, Marcia, Nancy, Mary Ann. Mary Ann, you should come take the class in person, you know? Come on over. You're here. Cindy, Debbie, sorry, Corinne. Actually, I'll put this up while I say goodbye to y'all. Look at this. This poor thing, so never gets any attention. She's just like sleeping there. Crazy. I'm gonna look at your names over here. Ro, thank you. By the way, I met Ro in person finally at backstage. That was awesome, and she gave me an amazing gift. It's currently packed to go to my team meeting because I always like to show off all the stuff I got, whether it's from other friends or, you know, Stampin' Up. So all the stuff we got at Backstage is literally in a box over there on another table to go to my meeting on Saturday. Sandy, thanks. Cindy, thank you. Dana, thank you. Corinne, thank you. Awesome. If I missed anyone, it's my fault, not yours. Seal, thank you. Landa, thank you. I hope you liked them since you'll be doing all that work. Look at this with her foot out. I can't see. So it's fun every week hanging out with you guys. I appreciate the interaction. Thanks for like talking to me while we're doing live and giving me those. Like, we can't hear you. We can't see you. Your camera's doing stupid things. Thanks, Lori. Anyway, I appreciate all the help and support. So have a great week. Should be back live next Thursday, 9 a.m. Central, same time, same place. Have a great day. Bye. I have to end